Welcome back to Bingothon Ukraine Relief. This is BZ Archer, and we are coming at you with our next run, Superliminal 3v3, with our commentators.
Gaming, this is Sunshine. Smile.
Oh, God, it is Sunshine. Wow. Look, it's been a long weekend. It's been a very long weekend. I'm pretty sure
This
that
is
could
why-
have been good for us, so...
Yeah, this is why Archer's on Team Pika. Archer's also very sleep deprived right now.
It's true.
Alright, we got Sunshine coming up. We got two really cracked runners coming up. I believe they've both participated in the Sunshine Leagues. Oh, I can't wait for this match. Who we got on commentary?
We have Larvae and PK.
As you introduced them in the past correctly, they have Rimato and Jeff played a lot of bingo as well. Rimato, even before it was really popular as well, and they've been both really fierce competitors in our bingo leagues before, which are now pretty competitive with a lot of participants every season. And those two were two of the top runners as well. And so I'm excited for this match as well. And it's all for, a good cause, as it's always as usual on Bingothon. So I'm personally excited. I hope everyone else is also anticipating this match. This is just regular Lockout. And yeah.
I am also excited. So you at least have me, Larvae.
Yeah, at least one person that's excited as well. That's great. That's a great start.
Yeah. So basically, like, Jeff is basically, in a way, Ramato's like apprentice.
Yeah, Jeff was actually, scouted by Rimato, and Rimato tried to teach him a bunch of bingo stuff, and eventually Jeff played and Jeff improved, and is now also on a very high level. I think both of them have not played too much in the recent times, but to be honest, nobody really has played a lot.
There was a long bingo break for SMS.
A little bit of burnout for everyone.
Yep.
Happens.
Yep.
But they those are still some of the best routers. Excuse me, some of the best routers, the best players. So
Yep, I agree.
yeah, we have a high level match coming up.
Okay. They are both R. I will. You can start the timer on start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Perfect. All right.
So we started, which is
Yep.
great.
Yeah, we're just playing a regular today. So pretty much any goal can be clicked, first to 13. Nice and simple.
Simple rule set, which in the Sunshine community we actually don't like simple rule sets. So
Yeah, we like all the really weird ones.
Yeah, we try to complicate the game as much as possible. But Lockout, as in terms of routing, is still complex enough. A bunch of early game options, plus you always have to think about the game state and the card and everything. Even throughout, you don't have there's a big cutscene at the beginning, but you can't route the entire match just in those cutscenes. There's a lot of reactionary gameplay or decision making going on.
Yeah, usually you spend the first like 5 minutes trying to figure out, okay, I'm gonna start this, and what are his the other options that he could start.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out, okay, is my start actually good, or am I just gonna lose the game?
Power up complete. Thank you for
Jeff,
purchasing this item from Gadsden
are you
Incorporated.
falling behind by like a second or two? It doesn't matter too much.
Scanning and classifying subject
But
data.
yeah, as you're right.
Subject
Typically,
identified as Mario, resident
like
of the
optimally, what
Western
you want
Internet
out of the cutscene
I
is
am
like
Blood, a flash
basic
of
idea.
natural
What is really good on this card?
I hope to be
What do I start? And what happens if most common other start is something done by my opponent? So, for instance, if you decide if you expect your opponent to go in a certain level at the very beginning, and you want to contest him and go there as well, what happens if you lose the golds? What happens if you win them? You always have to think about this kind of stuff. And in the opening cutscene, with you have already a decent early game plan that can do wonders as well.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, you also figure out, like, so in this case, Jeff's the slower player. So he has to figure out, okay, it's very reasonable I get sniped to my first goal. Am I still fine? And that will weigh in heavily to what he does.
Yeah. You kind of have to adapt to your opponent all the time, and also sometimes consider their preferences and what they like to do and what not. Rimato and Jeff are good enough players where they also can switch it up from time to time as well.
Yeah.
So it's not that reliable of a strategy, but you typically want to go to strong levels as well. And speaking of which, on this card, when I glanced on this a few times, I see like not a lot of stuff for the early levels, except for one that's early accessible, which is Serena. And
I love Serena being strong. Let's go.
Yeah, and Serena is unfortunately very slow off a level.
Yep.
So it's a big trade-off. It's to do, because you can possibly get like a few goals, like a bunch of goals, but you probably fall behind everywhere else. So even though it looks like the strongest level, it's probably not the one you want to start with anyway. Then you look at just strong early game options, and one that I see would be Pianta, because 16 Pianta blue coins is not that deep into Pianta. It gives you to get this goal, you need to enter episode 3. Episode 3 and 4 are like all decently fast episode shines, so that works towards the 9 episode shine goal.
Yep.
And because they are also decently fast shines, it gets you more shines in general. Like your shine count will be higher than, for instance, a Serena start.
Okay, I gotta stop the presses right now. Do y'all see what just happened? We got a $1,060 donation from Osmo City Zero and Dutch J saying, "Good luck, friends. Let's go." We are at $3,000. We are going to see the Pokemon Arceus run. We just we didn't even see 2K. We didn't even see the number 2. We just went straight to 3.
That is an insane amount.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you a lot, Osmo and Dutch J. Yeah, that is huge amount.
Wow. That's crazy. That's awesome. Yeah. Woo.
Oh yeah.
Our Discord is going nuts. Pretty much everybody's brain just got broken.
There is no longer any power to support
Yeah,
the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders.
it kind of makes sense when like the money that's being raised basically gets doubled.
The island from becoming any dirt
Yeah, that's mind blowing. It's very hard to follow up on that.
Yeah.
How do we get back to commentating bingo now?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So, yeah, Piazza Village, good, decent level to start with, in my opinion.
Yep.
Maybe the other typically fast level, and that is early accessible. Rico is also pretty.
I expect
Pretty
double
stuff.
Pianta, but maybe one of them does Pianta 1 into 15M start.
Oh yeah, that could be the case. Rico has very many M's at the very beginning. Pianta also provides 3 or 4 decently fast M's.
Yep.
So you can just go into Pianta, collect those 3 or 4. Delfino has 3 M's and Rico has like 9, so that gets you to 15 or 16 even if you collect all of them.
Yep. Yeah, it's very reasonable. 16 blue, 16. So I'm expecting either 16 Pianta blues or 15 M's. I don't know which. Like for Jeff, it's pretty safe to do the M's start because you get an access to both of them. Looks like he might just be going for 16 Pianta blues.
Just from the very beginning movement, Rimato picked up the M that's behind him, which is typically signaling that he doesn't want to go deeper into Pianta because
usually you'd grab that in 2.
Yeah, because the trumpets are on cycles, and Pianta 2 doesn't have any cycles in it, so you typically pick up that M at the very beginning, which signals that Rimato will exit Pianta after Pianta 1, which means that he's collecting a few more than...
He got bad RNG, so maybe he's just doing it because of that, but he might actually be trying for something.
That could definitely be the case. In the meantime, Jeff, I think just collected the blues that you typically collect in Pianta 1 when you opt for 16 in Pianta. It's more or less like most of them are the blues that you get 20 shines.
Yep, I'm very intrigued to see what Rimato does from here, because he has more blues than he originally was planning to get, I think. Now, Rimato is also just a blues guy, like he routes in blues whenever he can. So, like, if he does just leave anyways, it's not that surprising.
Yeah. Pianta, Rico have like the fastest blues. Gelado has also a decent amount of fast ones. Also very early accessible, but requires a bit of shines to collect and a few levels to unlock before, but it's still early enough. Jeff, in the meantime, gets decent value out of staying in Pianta. Gets progress for episode shines, gets progress for pipe shines.
Yep.
Of course, the 16 Pianta blues, and also the 7 Bluebird coins, which is not that great of a goal, but making progress for this anyway is always nice to have in the later stages of the game.
Okay, can I take a second? I would just like to point out, we were so caught up in the moment that it completely slipped our mind to mention with the Pokemon Arceus overall goal being met, there's now a new bid war towards choosing the starter Pokemon that is ran in that game. Whether you want them to go with Cyndaquil, Oshawott, or Rowlet, that is up to you guys. Put your money towards whichever one. I'm still in shock about over $1,000. $3,000. Back to Sunshine.
Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. Oshawott Gaming, please.
When is the Arceus thing? Yeah,
I guess would be the last run, but I don't know for sure.
Maybe we get some info on this.
Yeah. So if Archer Seafood knows.
Knows what?
When the Arceus run will be happening.
I am looking
it
it up
is-
right now.
It is mentioned as the closing ceremony. So,
Ooh.
yeah, right after the blind bingo finale, I would assume.
Perfect.
So we got 6 hours, six
Close
and
to
a half hours,
Yeah, 5.5.
6.5 hours.
Perfect.
Go Team Oshawa.
Yeah, go Team Oshawott. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I think Oshawott is even the starter you want to pick in Arceus because it provides the best early damage. I think maybe I'm wrong.
It would do better against the Shinx at the start.
All right. I'm looking at the time. We're gonna pass it over now to the next hosts of the event. Just call me MB and Zet. So
Hello.
Seafood signing off.
Great job, Seafood and Archer.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. We're glad we could help out. Thank everybody so much for your help on your donations for the people of Ukraine. And before I go, I just need to say that you may say you're not Team Rowlet, but I'm Team Rowlet, and I'm judging you.
Ooh, we got some strong feelings. All right, we're not gonna take away the attention from this awesome Super Mario Sunshine run. Let's focus on this.
All right. Anyways, it looks like Jeff left. I'm assuming he thought, okay, well, if we're racing this, I'm losing it.
Yeah, which is, a fair thought of, he's kind of 50-50ing this with his start. Maybe Rimato is doing 15 Ms, maybe Rimato is doing 16 Pianta. Either way, I'll try to get progress for both of them to a decent amount, so I can trade goals with him once I see what he does. In the meantime, Rimato has just been doing Ms and following his plan.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see what happens if Jeff enters too early.
Yeah, which is not unlikely at this rate, because Rimato is picking up boosts like the Linked.
He's failing the M.
Yeah, and other coins. So
Beneficial failing.
yeah, but it's not like Jeff won't get
Link too.
Oh, you really like seeing Rimato fail.
I do, and he already messed up Pianta 1, so I get to bully him after this. I'm excited.
That's fair. I also sometimes like to see Rimato fail, but I like to see Rimato's opponents to just outplay him.
True. That is usually the desired outcome. But you gotta find joy in the little things.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. And yeah. Now the first pick goes to Rimato, and Jeff kind of knows what Rimato has done. I think Jeff knows at least.
Yeah.
So it will be more exciting to see what he will follow up this little blues journey with. There's a good possibility that he will just go back into Pianta and try to finish that out. Maybe he's a bit afraid about Rimato's progress, because Rimato wasted a lot of time in Pianta 1. So that kind of messes up his timings.
I mean, yeah, it could technically be Bianco 2 also, with how rough the Pianta 1 was, and then also just like the few extra blues in Rico. Although I guess you technically do Bianco 1 in a rush, but shrug. Doing Bianco 2 is not unheard of.
Yeah, Bianco 2 takes a while, and on this card there's like no good real reason to go into Bianco, at least early. There are late game goals, but nobody really cares about this at the very beginning. It just sits behind for no reason.
So what is important is that Jeff is now ahead in Rico, so if he wants to rush Rico 3 hoverlifts, he can. I don't think that'll be a call he makes. But it could be. I mean, you'd also consider the fact that 15Ms is probably out at the far end of or like out by the Rico 8 shine. So maybe he thought, okay, I have enough time, because we are a little delayed here, just because of stream delay. So we don't know when exactly he saw it.
But at the same time, as said, Rimato failing Pianta 1 messes up with Jeff's timing of things.
Yeah.
So maybe he thinks that Rimato got already started the fight and then finished out M's and then went back.
Yep.
Or he's not entirely sure about Rimato's progress, even though 15 M's is typically revealing a lot of info in the first place.
Yep.
Like, can reveal a lot of info at the very least. So Jeff is like going very safe, unlocking Gelato first before continuing in Pianta, even entering Gelato.
Yeah, he can go for 15 Gelato Blues.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Maybe
not unreasonable. He'll lose out on well, he's not guaranteed to lose out on 45, but he probably will. So.
Yeah. Rimato missing the Bitcoin twice.
He's just done after the second try. He's like, alright, I don't want to look more foolish.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to waste even more time than he already did. That's also fair.
Of course.
Like sometimes you're like, oh, this just takes like 1 extra second, and then you fail this, and then it's like, now I invested the time for this, so I'll just go back and get this, and then fail it again, and then you waste like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and he's thinking he's probably in a race at this point, based on the fact there's no clicks.
Yeah, like the good thing for Jeff is that Rimato doesn't know what Jeff has been up to. Maybe he has been doing the same thing as Rimato and just got sniped. Maybe he's just taking advantage of like setting up everything and then being able to decide what he wants to go for, so he can get as much progress in as he can without revealing too much information to Rimato. So that maybe Rimato makes progress for goals that he won't be able to get in the end. Maybe just other progress that's just useless for Rimato as well.
Yep. Yep.
But Rimato is already having a tough time just with his own gameplay, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go for the fancier hoverless strat, failing, and now resorting to the candy crane strat.
Yep. No shame in the candy cane. But also kind of shame in the candy cane.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Hello. Yeah, we see it too. Don't worry, you're not the only ones. We're loving this. This is, I mean, definitely we've got 6 hours left of this event. Plus, I just the pace here. This is amazing. So our donation total, I haven't even had a chance to pull it up yet. It just keeps moving.
Yeah, that's you've had some jumps.
Yeah. Thank you for the donations. Can we also know who donated?
Yes, we gotta go. We gotta know now. All right, so we've got $500 from Peaches, who says, "Hope 3,500 is an okay number." We were definitely happy with that number. However, let's just keep going. Yeah, we've got a donation from Germensch, which is our speedrun restream. Zed, do you perhaps speak German?
I do, as a matter of fact, yes.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Do you have it up?
I can certainly read that out, because
Okay,
there's a lot of German in it, and I want to honor German for their generous $100 donation, saying, "I think a wise person once said, Make speedruns, not war. So in that sense, here's a little something from German and the German community. Congrats to an awesome event in such a short time. Und jetzt noch auf Deutsch. Danke an alle, die uns zusehen und dieses Event mit unterstützen. Einmal mehr beweist die German Community, wie absolut genial und super sie ist. Danke auch an alle, die spontan ihr Wochenende geopfert haben, um diesen Restream zu ermöglichen. Ihr seid alle die Besten. In diesem Sinne, Rummel! Thank you so much, German, the whole German community, for this awesome donation on top of restreaming the event on the channel. That means so much to us.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I just sorry to again Super Mario Sunshine. We'll get back to you in a moment, but
Sure.
another $500 from our own Golden Devil 1711. Project Hope is a great cause, which is more than deserving of donations for its work in Ukraine and elsewhere. I'm happy to donate some of my forthcoming tax refund to this and push this over the top during my favorite game, SMS. Whew. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for like the big generosity. I'm pretty sure that Project Hope and the Ukrainians in need are also very appreciative of any kind of support they can receive.
Yeah, that's the generosity is very much going to be appreciated everywhere. From us to them. Anyways, it looks like Jeff is going back to Pianta to finish off his 16 Pianta Blues. On the other hand, Rimato has entered Pinna.
Yeah.
Looks like he wants Pinna Blues. Is there 16 Pinna Blues? There is. Oh.
There's not only 16 Pinna Blues, but there's also a goal at the very bottom right corner. 7 Pinna Beach Blues, which, you know, has some technical synergy with 16 Pinna Blues, but if you are afraid that you are wasting the 16 Pinna Blues already, you don't want to first do the Mecha Bowser fight and then re-enter to get the Bullet Bill the proper Bullet Bill RNG to maybe win out the goal, and
yeah.
Sometimes it's just better to go for a goal earlier than going for a goal after.
Looks like Rimato is taking the risk. I don't think Jeff has clicked 16 Pianta Blues yet, so he is choosing to take the risk. He will feel rewarded very soon.
Yeah, he even gets the totals, the 45 totals, which Rimato has been working on as well.
Yep, that is very good for Jeff. Getting 16 Pianta, 15 Gelato, plus the few Delfinos that are free, and the Rico M's that he got will definitely push him over 45, or to exactly 45. So Jeff is sitting fine. I like the 45 totals is a very good steal for him.
And Jeff is also following now in the Pinna, which is. Or he's not following, he's first trading, and then probably wants to try to contest a few things in Pinna. There is one goal, or like there are 2 goals that you can trade in terms of mid-Pinna progression, which is Pinna 5 from the Black Coverless, which is in episode 5, or Lily Pad no Pipe Clips, which requires Pinna episode 4 as well. So you can maybe trade off these goals even being behind. If you, as Jeff, skipped the blue coins completely for this, thinking that Rimato has already been there.
Yep. Also can also can steal Pinna hundreds from it. I would guess both of them do it in 5, but doing it in 2 isn't unreasonable here, I don't think.
Definitely.
So right when we got our focus on SMS and this awesome bingo, by the way, our total has grown again. We have not 1 but 2 more donations.
Awesome.
So we have another $400 donation from us. Wait, hold on. I want to say this correctly because I can totally figure this out. Awesomosity 0 and Dutch J. Yes. Does anyone know how that's accurately pronounced?
Larvae would more than me.
I do think it's Osmo City.
Awesome. Okay.
Maybe I've been wrong the whole time as well, but yeah. Thank you again for how much have they donated in total
Yeah,
now?
so that was 400 on top of the 1,060 from before.
Oh, that's a lot.
And just a reminder, that any donation counts. We also have a $40 donation that is, again, so generous and so appreciated from Ninja Star Compass, saying, I arrive, SMS bingo is pretty epic. And $15 from Tethys, who says, can't give much, but a great cause. Good luck, gamers. We are still, just like so amazed. So amazed. Any bit counts. This is all towards the awesome efforts of Project Hope, and specifically their efforts in Ukraine. This is amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy how much just this bingo race has contributed to the total pool. Honestly, maybe next time it should be just like a 48-hour Sunshine Bingo stream only, a marathon.
Perfect.
Yeah, very profitable races.
Larvae and I will be commentating for all of it.
Oh no, that's.
I'm sorry, Larvae. I've already volunteered you.
I'll say I've commentated long matches as well, and that's already very, very exhausting. I think like nowadays just like commenting 2 matches in a row or just 2 hours can be very just exhausting. So for instance, hosting everything and like in terms of management of this marathon, like constantly being worrying about having everything set up as well is definitely also very tiring. So shoutouts again to everyone organizing this, to the hosts as well.
Yes, thank you very much to everyone at Bingothon. Okay, so I just got a DM from Rimato saying he didn't know Pinna 16 was a goal, which is comical.
Oh, I think Rimato noticed now.
He noticed now, yeah.
Yeah. In the meantime, Jeff has entered Pinna 1 and completed the shine. I don't know if he continued anymore. I wasn't really focusing on this, to be completely honest. But all that matters now is that Jeff is now the first one into Serena, which is
very good.
Yeah, it's still risky. It's unclear if this is the right moment for Jeff to be in, but
I think this is the right moment for Serena 1. I don't think it's the right moment for more than that. I don't know what episodes is at right now. That's obviously a goal that could very well be lost.
Yeah, Rimato has 4? No, not 4.
It's 5, 6, 7.
7, yeah. 7 episodes at the very moment. Jeff, I think, has
1, 2, 3, 4,
probably.
5. I think he has 5. This is 6. No, it's got to be more than that. 7.
Yeah, 8, 9, 10. Some.
He has some amount that we don't know.
Yeah.
We could see him rush that right after this with what would be the best rush? Gross. Rico 2? Pinna 2.
Oh, true. Jeff also already did the Blue fight in Rico. So
yep.
Yeah, Rico 2, Rico 3 is probably the best bet for Jeff to win episodes if he still wants to.
Yep. Yeah, because otherwise there's Pianta 4, but Pianta 5 would be bad. It depends how many he has left. I don't know if Pianta 4 is faster than Pinna 2.
No, it's... they're pretty even. I think travel time would make Pianta be more optimal.
Yep.
But maybe it's not that necessary. Maybe also Pianta 4 will provide more longevity in terms of like it makes more progress towards pipes as well and 7 bluebirds. While in the meantime, Pinner 2 would just lead to a dead end, assuming Rimato manages to get all the goals that are in mid Pinner.
Yep. Yeah, he's giving up the mid Pinner goals. Where's Rimato going? Okay, it looks like Rimato wants uniques right now. Which Jeff is a Manta ahead right now. So if Jeff rushes uniques, which it looks like that's his goal right now, he should win that. So that'll be a steal from Rimato. That is something he wants. I don't know what currently we're at for episodes, but if Rimato does this into Manta, I assume Jeff is probably okay with it. Might be okay with it. It depends. We don't know what Jeff's at. Anyone have any numbers?
I think the big question for me would be if he finished Gelato 1 or the Gelato Hidden when he was...
He did Gelato 1.
Oh, then he's probably at 7 now.
Well, he has 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, so this will be 8.
Yeah. In Bingo, our biggest difficulty as players is always counting. Also as commentators, there are some people that can't add 6 and 6 together sometimes.
Yeah, that's hard for a lot of people.
Yeah. And to be fair, like when you play a match, you also are constantly thinking about like what you're supposed to do and what your opponent is supposed to do as well.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is fun. I'm wondering if is Rimato at 8 and this will be 9.
That could be the case.
3, 6, 7. Is this also 8?
No, this is 9. Yeah, this is 9 because
Okay.
3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1.
3 plus 4. 4. Oh, did he do Pinna 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
was the one I was missing.
Yeah.
Jeff still got uniques though, so it's not the end of the world for him.
Yeah. I'm glad that both players still went into Bianca 2 at the same time, even this late into the game. And we do love some synchronized Bingo game, Bianca gameplay because Bianca is the most exciting level in the game.
Yep.
Watch.
Yep. Totally. Jeff is returning to Serena. Rimato is going back to secure his Pinna goals.
Yeah. Both just pretty reasonable. Maybe with the 4 uniques, you kind of, when you're Rimato, you maybe have some more security, seeing that Jeff also did 15 Gelato, 15 Pianta boost, and then you saw 4 uniques, which signals that it would be Serena as well, which takes a lot of time. So Rimato picking up Pinna hundreds instead, which is I think also a good idea and a goal I forgot about. Yeah. Because you can do this in episode 2. And
that's what Jeff probably just finished, in his eyes, so...
Yeah.
Very reasonable that he's sniping Jeff's goal right now. Not actually the case.
But it could have been.
Very much could have been, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Rimato riding Yoshi.
I think that's a goal.
Yeah, but like, riding Yoshi in 1000s is good. It's, it's definitely better than not using Yoshi in 1000s. Except when you get coconuts as the food Yoshi wants, and then it's
which Rimato did.
Yeah, and then it's tied. Just saying.
There's a lot of math with that. I don't know any of it. Okay, so yeah, pin 100's secured. Not actually important, but
It is a
important.
goal.
It is important. It is a goal, yeah.
Yeah, you like seeing your number go up.
Yes, yeah. You do like to see 6 instead of 5. It does make you feel better.
Yeah. So, yeah, you just want your number to grow.
Yeah, sometimes you just want bigger numbers.
Yeah.
I understand. Really interesting that Rimato did not go for or Lily Pad when he had Yoshi as well. Because he did unlock Yoshi and then unlock Serena, so he's gonna have to go back and do the slower version of the unlock, but not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it is reasonable for Rimato to like skip out on Lily Pad when he thinks pin 100s is in danger.
Yep.
That's totally fair. And when you're that close to Yoshi, you might as well.
Mm-hmm. Oof, 7 Bluebirds is a goal on this card. That's so oof.
Yeah, but to be fair, Jeff already made some progress towards this. He can make more progress later with more pipe shines.
Well, he's gonna have pipes pretty soon here.
Also true, but he'll probably do the very synergistic play of 18 Stringer Boost, 100 and Stringer, 4 Stringer Shines. That's like a very comfortable triple click rather.
But Ramato's doing the losing play.
Yeah, Rimato is going for draw 100, so it's... Is this a time
1,
point?
2?
He's pretty efficient on 1. I think when... I don't know if, how much it changed in terms of the times, but
It's
Rimato... Yeah, but it's like a 3-minute IL, you know, your beloved beach money is like 15 seconds faster, so not that much faster, you know?
Nah, it's perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You get a decent amount of boost with this as well, so it's in that sense Data 100s in episode 1 is definitely better than Tuna 100s.
Nah, never.
Or very much so.
Nah.
From the looks of this, and from the coin count, Jeff has not collected any yellow coins except for 2 right now, which means that he doesn't opt to go for Stringer 100s with 18 Stringer, maybe thinking that Rimato could have had some Stringer progress. Maybe Rimato would have been silly and would do Stringer 100s in episode 1 to snipe that goal away from Jeff. In the meantime, Jeff is ground pounding the wrong box.
He is in fact ground pounding the wrong box. We gotta be getting close to... What is the next totals goal?
80.
Is 80 the next? Is there not a middle one?
Yeah, I know there have been some balance changes and all, and there used to always be like 2 totals goals, one on the lower end, like 40 to 50 or 55, and then one which is I think 40 to 50, 45 or 50 rather, then one which is like 60 or 65, 70 and 75.
Yep.
And then I think 60, 65 and 70, and then one that could occasionally happen with 80, and now it's just 45 and 80, which is the interesting change.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what we put in that middle one that replaced it.
I have honestly no idea. I have not been involved with the bingo balancing for...
Yeah, I was on the team and I don't remember.
Yeah, that's maybe a different story then.
Yeah. Oh, there's a caption up. 1 second, looking.
One thing to note is that Serena 4 counts as 2 pipe shines because you enter 2 pipes and collect their shine.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. Jeff is
this-
at 8 now?
Yeah, no, yes, he's at 8, because he did 3 in Pianta and 4 shines to Serena, and 1 shine counted double.
He's delaying, so he does not think it's a problem. Fire Pianta, everyone's happy.
Yeah, everyone, sure.
Yep, everyone. No exceptions. So Jeff looks like he's rushing pipes. Probably not necessary, but it's fine.
It's not the end of the world, it's not that slow of a shine. Plus, it's also a Delfino shine for 8 Delfinos. And, you know, that's always convenient to have.
Yeah, which I do believe Rimato is currently ahead for, but not by a significant margin, unless both of them literally rush it now. Which would be very entertaining, at the least.
Yeah, and it would be kind of really random, and...
It would be, yeah. Absolutely troll. Like, Rimato just did, like, a ton of blues and gelato and then a random hit in it before he just decides to rush Delfinos. Would be entertaining, at the least. Jeff is trading. Is there something in Noki? Noki hundreds.
Yeah. Jeff is now
And kid.
revealing that he has 18 blue coins in Serena. Maybe scaring away Rimato from going to Serena now. He delayed it a little bit. He's still delaying 4 Serena shines. He's still delaying 9 pipes.
Yeah, so what he's doing here is he's trying to bait out Rimato to delay Noki hundreds. But obviously Rimato is doing lily pad, which maybe this is well, actually, it looks like he is just rushing Delfinos at this point, so this is fine. This is one of the Delfinos that he needs, so
Yeah, that's still lily pad, not 8 Delfinos in my mind.
yeah, but you might as well get one of them.
Yeah.
You can skip like Pachinko for this or something.
Jeff timed it out. I think that's actually pretty appropriate timing of like 45 seconds to like finish the secret and everything. That can be the case.
Yep.
When if he clicks everything instantly, that's good job, Jeff. Making this very believable.
Yeah, that looks right in my head, so I would have been like, okay, he's good. I don't know. That was movement. Oh, Rimato died.
Yeah.
Lilypad strikes again.
Yeah, Lilypad, honestly, it's not like the most difficult shine. But like if something happens and then you're screwed, then it's really awkward.
The 9 pipe, which is kind of weird. Was that a little early?
I think it is. But,
that felt early, but I don't know if it actually was early. I don't know what Jeff's doing, but it's entertaining.
Just trying to get some coins, you know.
Yep. He's doing this in some various order.
He's going for some sort of route, or like some... or it still has semblance of a route, at least.
Yep. I wonder if Rimato goes to Noki after this. Looks like it.
Ooh, that's interesting. That'll be fun, because Noki doesn't provide any value aside from the hundreds. I guess
And the hidden.
I guess the hidden, and I guess it has progress for 2 Piantissimo shines, but like nobody cares about this goal right now.
Yeah, that'll be a very fun last goal. That and 7 bluebirds are gonna just be sitting there at the end like, who wants it? I don't know.
Yeah, Jeff is making a little detour for blues. Not too big of a detour. Maybe he is opting for a route that does the Noki bird right now, and then he collects more blues to get to 80 total. That's definitely possible. Maybe he collects a bit more, but Rimato has also just been on a blues grind instead of...
Yeah, he must be trying for 80 right now.
Yeah, so this works out well for Jeff in the end.
Yep. I mean, 80 is definitely a goal Jeff would have liked, but I don't think this is the end of the world for him.
Oh, how far behind is Jeff on blues really? Like he traded twice, you know?
I think he's at 73.
How many does Rimato have?
I think Ramato's at 70.
Oh, that's interesting. Can Jeff finish it out in Delfino?
Probably not.
Yeah, this won't work. But
Well, now he can grab blues.
yeah,
Honestly, maybe he should, but at this point he's at weird blues. He's not getting easy blues.
yeah, it's much. It's way less dense.
Yep. If he wants blues right now, he probably has to go to Bianco.
Is Delfino really not an option for like 6 blues?
I don't think so because of like M's and just like the other casual blues you get.
True, that's really rough for him. So Jeff will lose 80 totals. But like, honestly, like in terms of the progress for other goals that the players have, Jeff is ahead to 7 bluebirds, even like ever so slightly.
He is going to Bianco, so I think he wants it.
Yeah, but will he get Rimato's going for some obscure blues as well? How many does he have?
I could also be very wrong. I think it's 77, but it could be 67 for all I know.
Rimato doesn't have that many either. He has like awkward ones left as well.
Yep, he's leaving to Delfino, so he didn't even grab the bird. He's just hard rushing blues, which Jeff is as well, so like...
I think Jeff will win out to this one.
Very reasonable.
Oh, Romano's going back into Bianco instead of going for the Delfino linked, which is, you know, making a little bit of progress for like 7 bluebirds and 2 turbo nozzles later on, but that might just lose him 80 totals. So maybe not the greatest decision Romano has made.
Yeah, we have to see how many Jeff's had. It looks like Jeff actually did click 80 total, so Jeff does get the goal. That is very big for Jeff.
Yeah, because Jeff now needs 4 more goals to get to 13. And he's not the most well set up
for anything, but also like kind of has access.
Yeah, he has like better 7 bluebirds access. He has like a 1 shine lead in Piantissimos. I think hiddens are like pretty equal in terms of like how many hiddens either player has open.
I mean, at this point, does he even have better 7 bluebird access? They're both gonna just do it in Bianco. Bianco Shadow Mario's on the card.
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my friends, we're talking about getting to a certain amount of coins here, as far as I'm concerned, and that would be a great segue, because this is exactly what we are at Bingothon doing as well. And since the last time we said something, the tracker has already grown again. And I would like to take the opportunity to quickly tell you what has happened to let the world know those wonderful people who are helping out for an amazing and very urgent cause. Peaches has donated $18. Thank you so much, saying, just making sure the tracker isn't frozen, so here's $1 for every Sirena Blue. Thank you, the tracker indeed isn't frozen, everything works fine. Thanks for the donation. And we have a $5 donation from our very own event organizer, Floha258. He says, so, I might have come out a little out of my state of shock for now. I am incredibly amazed by the donations we have received, and I am so happy to be able to be a part of this. And this community always proves again why it's so great. I'm almost crying a little while writing this message. You guys are the best. Anyways, here's $5 for the best, Otter. Thank you so much, Floa. I think you can be incredibly proud of pushing this event up very spontaneously and raising money for such an amazing cause. It is an urgent matter that is pressing to us, and I'm so happy that you and Pika did it again and put a Bingothon together, and we can now get donations in for Project Hope. Thank you so much for everybody who donates. Remember, links to donate can be found below the stream to help us grow that number on the tracker.
Thank you again. I think during this match, like over $3,000 were raised. So that's a huge amount. And thank you again, everyone, for the support.
Yep. Pretty incredible. Jeff is going into pinup. Is he gonna steal pinup 5 from the back cover list? That'd be cute.
Oh, that's been happening. Okay, that'd
be a very cute goal to steal.
Yeah, if you feel like you're a bit behind to the Shell Mario race, then trading Shell Mario with Pina 5 might be a decent play for that.
I mean, this is a two-way play because he is also trying to like make progress towards 2 turbo nozzles. Which he probably won't win since it looks like Rimato's going to grab it in 6.
Yeah.
And then also he already has Pinafore done, so he just has to, go do the Delfino one quickly.
Yeah, it doesn't take that much time as well. It feels like Jeff, even though he is 1 goal ahead, he feels like he's kind of very far behind in terms of game state right now, which is...
It's kind of true. I mean, he's behind. I don't know if it's very behind, but he's behind.
It feels very behind to me, but like we have better info than the players have, so there's a good amount of misplay that can happen from a model in terms of like late game decision making, which is sometimes very difficult to do. In some situations, it's very
Yeah, I mean, I would have really liked if this was like, because I feel the goal that really needs to be stolen right now by Jeff is 8 Delfinos. Because, like, obviously Rimato's still a little better set up for it, but it's not that significant. Jeff probably could have made a little bit more progress with that. Birds is dead. So that's a little bit of a waste of time, but, I mean, it's not the biggest deal.
Birds is not entirely dead, but it's definitely much rougher for Jeff. There is a possibility that Armada will just rush Bianca Shell Mario as well.
Yep.
And then kind of leave Bluebirds behind a little bit. That's definitely a possibility.
Yep. Yeah. But, like, there's a few goals Ramato can go for right now. I think he's definitely gonna go back, grab the bird, do Bianco 6. He can save Bianco Shadow Mario if he wants.
I would feel
maybe committing was the better option for Jeff, and then just try to steal Bianco Shadow Mario, and then also get the turbo. But also the thing is that he didn't have a second turbo, like, at all.
Yeah.
This is at least progress towards that, but it will be too little too late, most likely. Yeah, because Ramato just has to trade after this.
Also, he could just finish Bianca 6 and 7 and then get the turbo nozzle.
Yeah, he could do that as well. That would be a little slower. Not enough, but it would be a little slower. Actually, that wouldn't even be that much slower. Maybe what, 15 seconds, maybe?
A bit more, like 30, maybe 40, but still, gotcha. Jeff would also still need to make the progress, right? And he might need to do Pin of 5 on back, Hoverless, or like earlier.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to trade that goal somehow, and like the only way he's guaranteeing it, because he knows that Ramato has at least Pin of 4 done, so it's available.
So we just got some support for these runners, if you don't mind me cutting in.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got $15 from Lad Dex. And his comment is JeffCo happy, Ramato GL. So I think he definitely is cheering on both of our runners. And that $15 actually enters him to win one of our prizes. So that'll actually be the Stardew Valley plus Fez pack that he's now eligible for. Just a reminder, we have got some awesome prizes. We've got a Game 17 game pack. The game we'll be seeing later, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Overcooked All You Can Eat, and Elden Ring for just $30. So get those donations in and you'll be eligible to win.
Yeah, you know, just from the donation incentives and everything, considering this is all going for a charity organization, maybe chiming in these $30 could be a good investment for you as well. Just maybe maybe try your luck with winning something as well while supporting Project Hope and Ukrainian civilians.
Yep. Yeah, this match is definitely going to be Rimato now. Like,
Yeah.
Rimato has to pick a goal, pretty much. Well, actually, he needs 2, but I assume... So he's gonna do Delfinos right now. And then he just has to, like, say, alright, I guess I'll just do 2 Piantissimos now. Or... He's ahead to 4 Hiddens, he could choose to do that. He might go back to Pinify from the back coverless, just because, you know... It's the safest goal to him in his eyes.
Yeah, like... The kind of issue for Rimato is that like, he doesn't have great progress for anything in terms of like any goal. So there is still a possibility where Jeff can win.
Yeah, because Jeff's ahead to 2 Piantissimos. He needs to catch up in Hiddens and then also not lose hundreds.
Yeah,
but with the insta-click, it's... Well, it depends how long Rimato takes on Delfinos.
Yeah, it's definitely not like... not like Rimato has won the game or anything.
Yep.
That it's just a bit more likely for him to pick out the goal that Jeff doesn't want to go for and make the significant progress there.
Yep. I mean,
especially because like none of these goals really synergize with each other at this point.
Yep. Yep. We're probably gonna see. So we'll see the 8 Delfinos. That makes sense. He knows he's behind 2 Piantissimos because of Pianta, although it's by 1 shine, so maybe he just does it anyways. That looks.
How many chances?
Oh, he thought he had 8. I think he unclicked it, so he has 7. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6, 7. I think this is 8.
Yeah, I think Rimato traded once. Jeff was the one who traded twice.
Yeah.
So Rimato has now 11 total Delfino shines with blue trades, and seeing that Rimato is at 49 and almost getting 80, he traded in 30. So 11 minus 3 equals 8. That's great.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Looks like Piantissimos is his choice.
And also Jeff's choice. And I think Rimato's still... Oh, wait. For Hiddens.
Rimato does not have Pianta 2, so this is very good for Jeff. The issue is that Rimato's going to make the decision to go do Serena 1/100s at some point. Oh, wait, no, there's the Hidden. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, the Hidden. That's... honestly, this is looking not too bad for Jeff. He still needs some luck with, like, when to do 300s, and maybe Rimato will like randomly decide to do 300s at one point and just get that goal, and
Jeff has to literally just randomly decide, oh yeah, Rimato's gonna do this, now let me do the faster one. And then also start it in like the minute time frame that would beat Serena 1/100s, if that. It'd be like 40 seconds?
Yeah, it's I think for like the IL timing, it's like 40 seconds. Plus, the ILs don't take loading zones and have long attacks as well. But both of them are just going for hidden right now, both committing for them. And Jeff is ahead by 1, I think. Unless I misremember one.
I think... Does Jeff have Gelato hidden? Or Rimato have Gelato hidden?
I don't... He did Gelato hundreds instead.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, then Jeff's ahead by 1. And Jeff also has Gelato 1R access.
So... As a Jeff's position, not too bad right now.
Yep. He just has that weird Serena hundreds goal that he has to figure out how to get.
Yeah, the good thing for him is like he's ahead to all the 3 remaining goals, but it's just kind of
it's very awkward.
Yeah, it's just dependent on like what Rimato randomly decides to do.
Yep. Like if I'm Rimato right now, I go to Serena. And just say, yep, he's racing me to 4 hiddens. Looks like he is just going to go for another hidden.
Yeah.
Is this 4 for Jeff, or is this 3 for Jeff? I think this is 3.
This is 3 for Jeff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But to be fair, Rimato doesn't... Like, Jeff is going to do, like, Beach Shine, and he can probably delay by minutes. Or, like, not maybe by a minute, but 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Still be fine, so he will have a head start to whatever goal he picks as well. And if Rimato follows that up and both commit to their goals, then actually Jeff is probably going to win this. But it's there are still a lot of ifs and a 50-50 in the game.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's also the fact that Rimato, probably what I would do if I'm Rimato is do Pianta 2 into Beach Money. And then, like, if you get sniped, okay, you've caught up, speed bully him.
Yeah, but then, like, what if Jeff has been doing the same? Like, done like, a Noki Shine into Serena hundreds?
Yeah, and that's completely reasonable, too. I think that's harder to make that call for Jeff. But, I mean, it's still reasonable. Like, there's lots of different options here that will very much determine how these last 2 goals are clicked. Both could very easily go to Jeff, and Rimato could get either, basically, based on what happens. If they follow each other, it's perfect for it.
Jeff is seeming to go into Serena, but Rimato is going into Noki. That's...
Yep, this is what I would think would happen in terms of what Jeff was likely to do.
Yeah.
He could try to delay this.
Yeah, but that's really risky because, like, Serena hundreds is just a goal that you can get at any time. Jeff just kind of needs to have some luck now. It's definitely not over. Rimato can just go Noki 1 into Serena hundreds and then flail as well.
Yeah.
Especially if Jeff like randomly decides to delay for like a minute or 2.
Yeah. I mean, he could very easily be like, because Rimato knows he's behind right now. So Serena 100s is very much something where he's like, I might need to do this. Jeff is struggling.
Yeah, the torches are terrible. The hitboxes are like very torch dependent, and then even then it sometimes just doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes the game just hates you.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright, what does Rimato do here? Does Rimato go right to Serena? Because this will be really good for Jeff. Although...
We're hoping for the Serena play from Rimato now.
Would this be... Would that still be Rimato advantage? Noki 1 versus Pianta 2? That's gotta be like the same.
I mean, I would... Noki 1 is not that much slower, but then you consider travel times, and then maybe Serena into Noki is better than... Yeah, Serena into Noki is better than Noki to Pianta, but is it enough? Yeah, I think, actually, now that I think about this, you will get a pipe cutscene as well for Rimato. You would get, like, event cutscenes for the splits. Noki 1 is faster than, yeah.
Okay.
plus travel time. It would actually be a Jeff favorite, but now because Ramado has also been doing Noki 2.
No, it's definitely Rimato favored. So now we need like a woke delay from Jeff.
Yeah. And even then, Rimato still would need to go into Serena now. Let's see. Unfortunate. Rimado's still in Noki.
Yeah, there's probably a point where he's going to be like, okay, I'll just win Serena. And it might be after this shine. Just because if he doesn't do, like, he knows that he has a worse Serena 100 and also a shine down in Noki. So there's a point where Rimato, I think, has to make the call, like, okay, he's probably not doing Serena 100s. Which who knows when that'll be, but...
Jeff bonking on the wall, bonking on the...
I think he got one of those coins.
Yeah, I think he's still fine.
Doing all of them at the same time is scary.
Yeah, especially when you bonk into the thing instead.
Oh!
Into the lamp.
Okay.
Got it. But unfortunately,
Alright, and he insta-click, so Rimato wins.
Yeah, this is basically a Rimato win, except unless he wants to go for some BM.
Yep, Rimato is known to do that. He could invisible Serena.
He used to be known, and then it was really awkward because he.
Rimato literally just sent me. Oh, I was just about to head to Serena.
Oh, that's.
So yeah, he was gonna do it after Noki 3. So Jeff would have needed to delay that. That's a very hard call to make and also time because there's so many different times Rimato could have started it.
Yeah, it's just luck at that point. But now Jeff is trying. Maybe he's still like there's still a possibility that Jeff raced Rimato right now and sniped him. Maybe he didn't snipe him that much that the shine was already spawning. You know.
Yep.
For Rimato. Jeff just doesn't know that. He hasn't seen anything from Rimato for like 10 minutes. So he can assume there has been like at least one snap going on. But unfortunately for him, there was only one snipe.
Yep.
Not two.
Yep, so we still get a 13-12, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, 13-12, always a good number. A good score, rather.
Yep, it was a good match.
Yeah, very colorful.
Yeah, lots of colors.
Yeah, two colors.
Two colors.
A lot of these two colors.
Yeah, a lot of the two colors. Yeah, that's the important part.
Maybe a bit scrambled.
Yep. Rimato, Eel Death, Big Jeb. 2 Eel Deaths, Big Jeb? Unfortunate.
There's the possibilities, you know, like
he loses Pianta 2 twice?
Yeah, maybe he loses to Pianta 2 twice, maybe he pulls like a Ouija or a read or whatever and just forgets to jump the pole and finish the race. That can happen.
That would be funny.
Oh, that would be very funny. Maybe you should tell Ramada, yo, can you, for content, like die in Pianta 2 like once or twice?
That'd be funny. He just said in before he was going for like episodes with Wiggler.
Oh.
That'd be woke.
That would be
4 uniques with Wiggler? That'd be spicy at this point.
It would have been very spicy. Yeah, that would have made a lot of Cantisimo's progress. But yeah, when I see like a deep gelato early, then I kind of want to throw up sometimes. So
true.
I'm glad that we didn't see that.
Yeah, but it would have been funny, so that's what matters. Everybody knows
Yeah.
it's the humor that's the content.
Yeah, as mentioned, tell Rimato to die like once or twice in Pianta 2, and then maybe like to artificially like make this match a bit longer, so maybe we get like 1 or 2 more donations in. You know?
Maybe.
Well, that's a call to our audience to let you know. Well, it is still time to donate for this wonderful, wonderful cause. That being said, there are upcoming goals and bid wars. As a matter of fact, Jet Set Radio Future, a run 2 runs away from here, so roughly I think 2-ish more hours. Yeah, 1 hour, 1.25 hours probably away from here. You can choose the character with a bid war. So currently Akumu is leading with $100, followed by Boogie with... No, excuse me, followed by Cube with a nice $69.20, followed by Potts for $63, and then we have Boogie with $60, and finally Jazz with $5. So while there is still a significant gap between the first and the second, it is quite manageable to change everything or even bring in a completely new name. So if you want to change the character name, make sure that when you donate, you select the donation incentive for Jet Set Radio Future for the character choice, and you can see which character is going to be used in the game, and you can change that very current standing of order.
Yeah, we've seen like a lot of money being donated, so anything is possible with like these amounts at that point. But now, Rimato didn't die for content, didn't die for anything else.
Tragedy.
Yeah, actually very sad. GG to both players. That was actually a pretty close game, pretty competitive.
Yep.
Overestimate, but awkward. But you know, happens.
Yeah, happens sometimes.
Yeah. A little question to our hosts and everything. Like, are we that far behind on schedule? Is it?
It's like I think we would have a couple moments. Do we want to bring the runners in? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that's.
I feel like we could get a couple questions. I mean, they've got to know how close. I want to hear, you know, how close they thought it was. So let's bring them in.
Absolutely do that.
Mm.
Although I will say, where are they?
Yeah, I think they are not 100% sure if.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could DM them, maybe
Yeah,
that might be the fastest way, because I'm not seeing them in our waiting room. I would move them over, but
Yeah. The channel is locked, so maybe go into the waiting room, Mr. JeffCompass. Okay. Yeah.
awesome. All right, we got Rimato. Our tech will bring them over, and Jeff. Yeah. All right, we'll bring them over momentarily.
Yo.
Hello and welcome, Jeff Rimato. That was actually a close race.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I felt pretty good about my showing there. I felt like it was pretty close. Did it come me doing hundreds early? Throwing a hundo?
Yeah, you had to like call him out, say he started up with that, and then delay it. But that's so hard. There's like 3 different points where he could have started 100 there.
No, I mean, I wasn't really mad at myself for that because it's just a 50-50, and like he could have done that at literally any point. So yeah. I felt like it was a justified call.
Yep. No, it's completely fine.
Yeah. GG Rimato.
GG. Yeah.
Did you start Bianco 2 or Pianta 1?
Pianta 1. Did you start that as well?
I started Pianta 2. I thought you were going to do Pianta 3 early, so I just dipped after Pianta 2. I don't know why I thought you were going to do Pianta 3 early. In retrospect, Pianta 1 was just better, but whatever.
Yeah, I kind of expected you to do like a bit of Bianco and Rico and then try to snipe me to the Gelara 15. So I thought my start was really obvious, so I didn't wanna get sniped to Gelara 15. So that's why I went for the Rico 3 hoverless, even though it was kind of weak.
I just wanted to set up for like my main thing in early game is I just wanted to set up for like a lot of stuff. So I just like did a few Pianta shines. I did Rico 1 in case you didn't do Rico at all. I didn't do Bianco, but I did. I knew I was like super far behind a Pinna, but I at least wanted to do Pinna 1 just in case. So I did it. Yeah, I was trying to get more out of the Pinna 5 from the back coverless play. Like I was trying to get a turbo play with it, but I was just so far behind at that point to turbos.
Yep.
But that was kind of why I did that, because I was like, I need goals. I'm like 9. I have 9 goals. I don't know what my last 4 are.
Yep. Yeah, you did snipe him to 4 hiddens.
Yeah.
That was the first thing he did. He followed you to hiddens.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was the least likely thing for Jeff to do, since the other
And
goals
that's why
are
I did it.
usually
Yeah, he started at
usually
0 and got Pinna 2R before you did.
I delayed Pinna 5 from the back coverless until I was able to enter Pinna 2R.
Yeah,
I don't know if that did anything, but
it really mattered, since I
yeah,
think you had Gelara hidden to start with, but I didn't, and I
I had
also
0.
finished 8 Delfinos. So you
I
had
didn't
0.
expect you to do Gelato Hundo. Like I saw that light up and I was like, what?
It's okay. We were all surprised. Or actually, Larby wasn't that surprised. I was surprised.
Well,
Why did you do that? I'm curious.
So I saw that you were doing Sirena, so
Yeah.
I kind of thought that you weren't contesting Pina or Noki, so I thought that I could just sneak away a neutral goal and also contest the 80 totals, but then I ended up throwing the 80 totals. I had 78, but so
Oh, I did that at the right
basically,
time then.
yeah, basically I could have finished it in Noki, but I thought that doing it in Delfino with the Sewer Blues would have been faster. But then when I got to Delfino, I decided to greed and go to
Yeah,
Bianca for the Blues.
You definitely greeted.
Yeah.
Was Noki hundreds contested at all, or did I do?
No, I started with the Blues.
Damn, I did this like really cute like delay thing.
Yep.
And it was for nothing. It was a cute idea. So
I gave you the shout out for the idea. I was like, yeah, that's a really cute idea. It doesn't matter, but it's a cute idea.
Yeah, I like delayed all. I delayed 18 Serena Blues, 4 from Serena, and 9 pipes, like all while I was doing the hundreds. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna make Romano think.
Yeah, I don't think those delays mattered at all.
No, it didn't. You know, it was a cute idea. I give myself props for the idea.
Yeah.
Every little bit can help. One thing I want to talk about, maybe. You guys were playing. You guys were busy, so you guys weren't watching the stream. I hope at least. And I just would want to inform you guys that a lot of money has been donated during your match. Like more than 3,000 total.
Holy.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone who donated. We really appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
looks like our stream is down for a second, actually. Pausing and unpausing fixed it, I think. So, okay, people might still be hearing us, hopefully. Yeah, I was going to cut in. That was my question for the runners is, did you have any clue what was going on behind the scenes?
Nope, because I'm not, that's stream sniping.
No, yeah. But yeah, our total is currently up to $5,050.
Jeez, wow, that's awesome. Thank you, everyone who donated during our match. That means a lot. Thank you.
But it tripled or something. It's really insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you also for you two to actually provide a really good match, really entertaining one.
Yep. Yeah, that was I don't feel bad about that at all. If I do season 5, I feel like I'm in a good spot still. So good stuff. Yeah. GG's, Romano.
GG's.
Yeah. Jeff mentioned. Jeff mentioned the season 5, the Sunshine Bingo League. I don't know how much will be hosted by Bingothon as well, but a lot of will be also hosted on Sunshine Community. Not right now, of course. It's the season hasn't started yet, but also with Bingothon. So I guess if you thought this race was entertaining as well, make sure to follow that as well. And I will and MB maybe you can go now. I'm sorry for I'm sorry to
Please. No, please.
Yeah.
I was going to ask actually if there's any plugs. So perfect timing. Just reminder to our chat to follow the runners. This has been awesome to see. Any other comments before we head to intermission?
No, GG's. Hope everyone, hope this rest of the stream goes well. Thank you, everyone.
All right, just a little update on our actual donations and what those were that brought us up to the 5,050. We had a $407 donation from PK, and his comment is, "Hi, Rasmus."
Hi, Rasmus.
And then
That does sound like
another
PK.
$50 from Peaches, the comment being QB, and that does change the incentive, the bid donation, I mean, for the Jet Set Radio feature character. So, that being said, you can get your donations in. We're going to be taking a short intermission and heading off to our next run. Our next game is not Jet Set, actually, it's Superliminal, and then it'll be Jet Set. All right, so we're heading over to intermission.
how would you deal with the random aspects of Terraria, and how do these said random aspects affect bingos?
You'll generally want to go for like the safest route possible when you're doing a Terraria bingo, but sometimes you'll come across a random event that really shakes up the game for you, and suddenly you have this square filled in that you didn't expect to fill in at all. Maybe that square was connected to a way easier bingo, you know? Like, for example, like, let's take the Blood Moon. The Blood Moon is an event that only has a 5% chance of happening each night, and there's an enemy in the Blood Moon called the Bride, and there's also one called the Groom, and if you kill them, you can get the Bride and Groom vanity sets. That's a square, but obviously 5% chance each night, like, who the heck wants to do that? But if the stars align and you do come upon that, suddenly you can fill in that square now, and now you can go off of that square. Now you can potentially fill in easier squares. So I guess the fun part about Terraria bingos and randomness is that if certain absurd things happen to you out of nowhere, where you can suddenly fill in a square that you weren't expecting to fill in, now you have more options available to you, and it can potentially win you the game.
Hello. Don't go anywhere. That awesome SMS run was wonderful, but we still have a packed schedule for you guys. We've got Superliminal, Jet Set Radio Future, and a blind bingo. We've been doing a series, and this is going to be a finale, so that's going to be really hype. Just by the way, what we're here for is raising money for Project Hope. Project Hope has dispatched emergency teams within Ukraine, as well as in Poland, Romania, and in Moldova, in order to provide as much support as possible, both to those who are stuck in the country as well as refugees. So wonderful, wonderful cause. And we're not just doing this, raising money. We've got some fun things going on the side.
That is absolutely correct. You just saw it there flashing on the screen. There is for the run after the next one. So we have Superliminal coming up, and after Superliminal, Jet Set Radio Future will be the next run. And you can influence the character that's being played in the game. There's a choice of 5 characters. We have Akumu, Boogie, Cube, Jazz, and Potts. So the order is currently Cube being in the lead with $119.20, followed closely by Akumu with $100. Then Potts with 63 is in the 3rd spot, Boogie with $60 in the 4th, and Jazz currently sits at the bottom with $5. I've seen some support for Cube in chat recently, but you still have the upcoming run to change that. If you want to silently snipe the first place for a different character than Cube, you still have the chance. Don't make it too close, because if you're trying to snipe it too late, the donation might not go on in time, and it might not be processed ready for the run. So don't be too secure about sniping shortly before the run. If you want to change it, rather do it now. And you can also, be eligible for some prizes. Prizes are cumulative, so you don't have to donate everything at once, as long as you have donated this amount over the course of the event. We have different prizes, such as a Stardew Valley and Fez pack for a $15 minimum donation amount. Pokemon Legends Arceus sitting at 30. Overcooked All You Can Eat 4 times. Is that the name of the game, or do we have 4 copies of that?
I think we have 4 copies.
We have 4 copies of the game. All right. All You Can Eat. It's a 4-player game. That makes sense. So you have 4 plays. The 4 winners of this can come together in a multiplayer session. Also at $30. And the one game that you can't flee away from anywhere on social media nowadays, which is Elden Ring. So if you want to join into that, Souls-like, the new From Software masterpiece, also $30 minimum donation amount. Remember, it's a fantastic cause. I think we all are very shocked and very anxious about the current climate that's been going on in the world, and we want to help out as much as we can, and hopefully to help people who need the help the most at the moment. And it feels great if you can help, even the littlest amount you can spend. Even that helps. It goes a long way. And if it helps you get a little prize, like a video game or something, that's good for you, I guess, but you still help someone.
Awesome. All right, well, the next time we're coming back at you, it'll be for Superliminal. So enjoy the intermission. In the meantime, go get some water, go hydrate, get a snack.